Welcome to the AP Effect, the podcast.
What's up, y'all? It's Shirlea.
Hey guys, it's Kaylin.
Hey y'all, it's Destiny, and welcome to the AP Effect. Today's the 14th episode of the AP Effect, and today we'll be talking about the summer of 2021 and our plans and etc. So before we get into it, we want to have our overflow and talk about how our week is going and stuff. So how's everyone?
I am relieved because I just got through one of the hardest semesters.
Woohoo!
Yeah. We're finally done. I know I've been talking about this every episode, but I'm finally done. I get to relax and get my life together now. How about y'all?
Good.
Same, okay. I just finished. Well, today's my last day. I have a paper to write, and then after that, I'm done with school. So I just feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and I'm ready to relax and really relax this time.
Please, because y'all deserve it. I agree, Kaylin, because y'all definitely was talking about the semester like almost every episode. And I understand because school is not easy, especially being in college during the pandemic, doing virtual classes. Definitely not easy.
Like, I feel like I can finally relax without the fact that, like, without thinking that there's an assignment due in the back of my head.
Yes.
Like, every time I would try and relax and take some time out for myself, in the back of my mind is like, you really could be doing this assignment right now.
Right.
Yeah. I don't need to do it right this second. But it feels good to finally have nothing sitting in the back of my mind that's like due within a timely manner, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
It was great.
Yes, we can finally relax, and hopefully this summer is better than the last.
Actually pretty scary because
wait,
I feel like it's going to be way worse than high school because I felt like I was just thrown into the mix out of high school, so I know that I'm going to feel the same way when I graduate. You've been taught school for so long. Now you don't have to go anymore.
Right.
But you know what? I have always used college like, oh man, I can't. Homework, you know. Being in college just got me out of so much stuff, but I know that I won't have that excuse for long.
Yeah, Kaylin.
I don't know. I'm scared. Like, honestly, at first, I just went to college to buy me more time to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and
that's going by.
While it's working, time is going by extremely fast. And what's going to happen after? Like, I can't just live my life the way that I've been living it. I'm going to have major responsibilities.
I feel like being scared and nervous is like a normal emotion for us to feel because life is easy.
Yeah.
So like that scares me, the fact that I don't know what's gonna happen. But it's like that's what life is. It's a whole bunch of twists and turns, unexpected things happen. Yeah, it's just what it is.
And I wish people would be more transparent about that they don't have it all figured out. Because really none of us know what we're doing. Like you might have an idea what you want to do, but when it comes to like, you know, everybody fronting like they know exactly what they want to do, how they gonna do it, everything, like you don't have to do that because then you're just making people that don't know feel a lot worse.
I hate that.
It's okay not to know.
I hate that narrative is pushed on kids and teenagers once they hit high school because it's like that's why I feel like time is not on my side because they made it seem like, well, you need to figure it out now. And they said that my freshman year, I have 4 years plus once I get into college, I still have time.
Yeah. And then it's like when you turn maybe like 17, 18, and you're like, oh, so you're gonna go to school, or you're gonna do this, or you're gonna do that.
Right. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it made my teenage years unenjoyable, but it definitely added on some unnecessary stress.
Yes, because like they want you to know exactly what you want to do with your life at the age of 17.
Like I'm still trying to figure out who I am as a person.
Right.
In order to figure out what I want to do in life, I need to know who I am.
Right.
Can I share something that I've seen on social media? It's titled Finding Yourself. Finding yourself is not really how it works. You aren't a $10 bill in last winter's coat pocket. You are also not lost. Your true self is right there, buried under cultural conditioning, other people's opinions, and inaccurate conclusions you drew as a kid that became your beliefs about who you are. Finding yourself is actually returning to yourself and unlearning an excavation, a remembering who you were before the world got its hands on you.
Because it's so true, though, because society definitely painted this whole picture of what we should do, how we should do it, when should we do it, and etc.
Because I hate how they try and make it seem that if you're not successful by like the age of 25, then you're not going to make it at all. And it's scary because now you have to like hold yourself accountable. Like everything that you do has a consequence now.
Yes.
If you don't do your homework, then your grades are going to be bad, which could result in you like not going to school. If you don't go to work, you may lose your job and then not pay your bills on time.
Yes.
If you commit a crime, you may end up in jail. Like this stuff is serious.
Everything has an effect. Yes, everything. Yes.
If you get a credit card and you go over your limit, then your credit gonna be bad and you can't buy nothing. Like, oh my gosh!
Imagine that as like thinking about all of that, but as an overthinker. Because me, the way I see it is like the smallest thing could have the biggest effect on my life. So it's like, what if I didn't kill that bug? That's literally how I think about things. I go about thinking about the smallest things and what would have been different if I didn't do
this. Yes, Kaylin.
Or like, what if I didn't step on that stick? What would have happened? If I didn't run up the stairs, would my legs still have been broken?
Kaylin. Everything happens for a reason.
Like that, like, oh, if I didn't do that front flip, I wouldn't have broke my foot.
Yeah, I do that a lot, especially when I like talk to people, when I have any like conversation with anybody. I overthink of what I should say next or why did I say that. That's why I feel like I stutter a lot because like I think before I speak, which is a good thing, but I overthink too much to the point where I don't say what I was supposed to say or it doesn't make sense. It's really bad.
I feel that.
Same.
I pre-plan my conversations.
It is weird though, like so weird.
I wish I could be more like freely, like more free with the way that I talk to people, because like it could be as simple as, okay, I understand thinking before you speak, yes, but overthinking and the anxiety, like I could run into somebody on the elevator and I'd be like, Shalia, are you gonna say hey how you doing?
Are you gonna say hello?
How their day was?
Right? No? Are you gonna be a polite citizen and say, hey, how's it going?
Yep. And before you know it, the ride is over.
Right.
Time to get on the elevator.
Yes, that is definitely me. Wow, that's crazy. How we always do the same thing.
Yep.
Overall, my week is going by so far. Summer is approaching, so that means that the weather is getting hot.
Yeah.
I hate sweating.
Yes, Lord, hot weather.
No, I do not like the hot weather. I like this weather.
I don't really like it either.
I like this weather.
I'm just excited for the hot weather so I can go outside.
Yeah.
That's about it though.
Do y'all have any trips or anything planned?
So far, no. But I feel like if I do, it's going to be like last minute stuff. But I don't have anything planned right now, but I do want to do stuff. Like go to the beach or something.
I might be going to Atlanta in July for my best friend's birthday.
Ooh. Speaking of the summertime, I know y'all heard the news about the gas shortage in different cities and states and stuff like that. I know for Durham it was really bad. So how do y'all feel about that? With just with the social media, really, because I feel like social media definitely played a part, and that's why everybody was freaking out about, I can't get gas, I didn't get it now, let me fill up crates and bags and recycle bags full of gas so I could just save it and stuff. So
my only thing with that is, if we're running low, what makes you think it's a great idea to take the last of what we have?
Right. Yeah. I agree.
Why are y'all putting gas in bags? Not even a gas container. Like, they have specific containers.
Yeah, right.
You're not even putting it in there. You're putting it in a bag.
Oh, I was just going to say, like, personally, I didn't have no problems with it. I heard about, like, the gas shortage and stuff was real bad in other states. Like my friend, she's from where she lives in South Carolina, and she was saying she had to drive like 10 miles just to find a gas station. And when she got there, like the prices were like crazy, like $4 for a gallon. Wow. And then she said she's seen people like, just like the whole toilet paper situation last year. There was people, they had the little gas jugs, and then they were filling up like plastic bags with gas and stuff. So
like it's one thing. Well, it's one thing to put it in the little gas container, but that's cool. That's actually pretty normal, But to put it in a bag and keep it in the trunk until you need it.
Why they put it in the trunk when that's
how do you plan on putting it in the car?
So like all of our trending topics that we want to talk about today, this was social media, because social media is no game. They always spreading misinformation and just rumors and all that extra stuff sometimes. But the vaccine, how do y'all feel about that? Because I know like now in the summer is coming up. So a year prior, we didn't have no vaccine. Nobody knew anything about it. Nobody was going outside. Everybody was just scared and trying to quarantine and stay inside because everything was closed. Mm-hmm. So since, they spreading the promotion for vaccines, I don't think we're about to go back to normal. I just think that masks is still going to be around no matter if they try to say it's not required no more. I feel like some people are going to still wear masks because I feel like it's so weird. Like, it's going to be weird for me to, like, knowing that this virus is still around and you tell me that I don't have to wear a mask.
Yeah, and then that's like, I just think that this is one of the things that just changes the way that we live forever, because it's sad to say, but I think we might be wearing masks for forever. Or at least some people are just never going to take off their mask because they don't feel safe. And I realized like this whole mask mandate thing is really locked in my subconscious, because when I watch movies, I be like, where is their mask at? They need a mask on, like in the back of my head. And it's a movie, Shalia. Why do you think?
Right. It's sad. It's sad. But getting into our episode of summer 2021, I'm glad the summer is coming around. I'm glad we made it into a whole new year and a whole new summer and stuff. I hope it's a better summer compared to last summer because of the whole pandemic and us being scared and so much misinformation going out about the virus. But do you guys have any plans for this summer?
To be honest, I haven't even got a chance to get my thoughts together because I don't know how it's already mid-May, getting ready to be June, because time is just flying.
Yes.
So, and I don't even know how it's already summer or summer's approaching. But I'm trying to go on my fitness journey and really commit to it this time.
Okay. That's good.
I'm with you on that one, sister.
But Kaylin, you have any plans for the summer?
I do.
Any goals that you want to reach?
I do. So I do want to lose all of my quarantine weight, because I lost weight and every single pound that I lost, I gained it back. So I'm gonna try and get back to that. What else? I just plan on, trying to break some habits that I had this past semester, start some better ones, like trying to break out of the whole procrastination cycle, because that is me. I am procrastination.
That's your middle name, yes.
Yes. But yeah, that's all I have so far. Oh, and trying to like get better with saving my money. I'm terrible at saving money, terrible at budgeting, but I'm gonna try and work on that this summer.
You got it. You definitely got it.
What else?
Yeah.
What else? I'm trying to get back into my work mindset. I've been out of work for a whole year now.
Oh, how does it feel? Wow.
I'm actually happy to go back to work. I've wanted to go back to work, but I've taken the time to focus on school and just let that be my main priority, because I didn't need to work at the time because I've been getting unemployment. So like whatever I was getting from unemployment was going towards my tuition and things I needed for school and stuff like that. So yeah, school was really just my main focus. But now I'm ready to get back into work for the summer. And yeah, I'm just trying to get my mindset back together for that. But I think that's about it for the moment.
Okay, as far as work, I feel like you're going to have an easy transition because you miss it. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I feel like the summer is definitely going to be filled with blessings and new opportunities and just growth in general for all of us, really. But I know for sure my goal for this summer is to really focus on what I want to do for the fall semester, as far as like my school and stuff. But on my other goals, I want to like practice saving money and budgeting, same like you, Kaylin, and really what else I want to do? I actually don't know, y'all. And I also want to just pick up some new skills or just any new hobbies that's different from what I'm used to and stuff. Just try something new. But yeah, my goals for this summer is really short and simple, but I hope they're really effective for the long run. So speaking of your unhealthy habits that you were talking about, Kaylin, and procrastination, because you're not the only one. I procrastinate a lot. My time management is the number one, like, bad habit that I have. Well, not even a habit, just a bad skill that I need to improve on. So I wanted to talk about what are some of your bad habits, and do you guys plan on just making that into a good habit?
I would say like putting my anxiety and stuff on the back burner, just putting my mental health in general on the back burner, because like with deadlines and work, everything is, because it's like first priority. So
right.
And it just has to be done. So like when that happens, I have to hurry up and get that done, and then I can worry about like how I feel and stuff later, when really it should be the other way around.
Right. That's very true.
So,
I agree.
This summer, I just want to focus on like, myself and how I feel, taking time out, maybe taking myself on dates, self-care, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And just because I don't want to be worried about, what I have to do, like school or work or anything like that. And I want to save money and stuff, but I really just want to take time out for myself.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I need to learn the difference between overspending and treating yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing for me, because I'll be like, oh yeah, no, I'm just treating myself. Girl, you do not need that right now. Like, I got something for my car. At the time, I didn't have my car.
Oh,
I still don't have my car. But I bought all this stuff to deck my car out and stuff, right?
Okay.
But I didn't have my car, and I didn't know when I was getting it. I just wanted to spend money because I'm stuck in the house. I just buy things with no plan for them. I just buy them so I can have them. It's like, I don't need it right now. But I'm with Shalia on the whole self-discovery thing. Like, I don't know. Yes. I plan on spending a lot of time by myself this summer, just trying to get to know myself. But like we said earlier, I don't know myself. I'm still very young, and I'm trying to figure myself out. I don't know myself, and I need to spend time by myself to get to know me.
Right.
Like, I know that I like to paint, but it's like, is that the only interesting thing about yourself? And like, my most recent discovery of myself is that I'm very independent. And I never realized how independent I was until my friends told me, like, yeah, Kaylin, you're extremely independent for no reason. I'm like, because nobody has really, like, people have offered to help me, but I'm somebody who likes to get it on their own, because I don't want like some type of debt hanging over my head and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, and ever since they told me that, I've been saying it over and over again. Like, yeah, I'm extremely independent. They shouldn't have told me that, but I'm happy they did, because it took me a long time to get to where I am with my independency.
Oh, good. I'm happy for you, Kay. I'm really glad you came to that realization of knowing, like, to getting to know a part of yourself and learning new things about what you like to do and what you enjoy doing, because it's a beautiful thing, because it's you. Like, yeah, everybody loves themselves. Like, I love myself. Like, the thought of you and learning new things, like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, that's another thing that I'm gonna try and work on this summer. Is like my confidence. Like, it's up there, but like it goes up and down. Like, some days I feel like I look good, and then other days I'm just like, nah.
Not today.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a vision board and just lay it all out, put it up somewhere, hide it. I don't know, but we're gonna pray that this summer goes the way I want it to.
I feel like my unhealthy habit that I have is just not being on time for just anything. Like, it could be something small. When I was reading like articles about stopping a bad habit or just creating a good habit, it just started small.
I have completely lost my perception of time. Like 2 minutes feels like 10 seconds to me.
Oh yeah.
Like I'll be like, all right, I'm only gonna sit down for like a couple of minutes, right? It's been a whole 20 minutes. I've been sitting on this bed on TikTok.
And I was about to say something like that. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I don't know if anybody would agree with me, but I feel like it's so easy to get distracted. It's so
No,
easy.
it is.
I would say just for like social media, because I feel like I've been on social media a lot lately, and that's just because, like, you know, it's not much to do now but get on social media. So I do this thing where, like, I say I'm done with all social media and I delete all my apps, and then I end up downloading them again. Yeah. So that's what I think that I'm gonna try and, like, you know, have some like self-control over it and keep it on my phone, but just try and like maybe do like a little downtime thing with my setting. Yeah. Cause I feel like I'm on it way too much. And especially like I feel so bad when my screen time tells me like you've been on TikTok for 6 hours.
Yeah, yes. I was doing research as far as how to break a healthy habit, and here are some tips that I found that I felt like it was really important to remember as far as us breaking our bad habits. We need to avoid temptation of wanting to go to social media or even wanting to be late for me or procrastinate on schoolwork. Replace unhealthy behaviors with healthy ones. So in my situation, with my time management, I can wake up earlier than I'm used to. So if I have to go to work at 4:00, I'm gonna start getting ready at 2:45 or stuff like that. So I have enough time to get ready and then go and travel to work and stuff.
Yeah. And then like with social media, with me not getting on social media, like I'm into skating, but I just haven't had enough time to skate. So this summer I'm gonna try and skate more often rather than just being on my phone. And then waking up, like when I wake up, I'm gonna try not to like just go straight to my phone.
Yeah. That's definitely one thing I know I do too. It's like a newspaper.
I feel like one way to change like waking up and the first thing you do is check your phone. Like I charge my phone right next to my pillow. Like
yeah, same.
I feel like in order to change that, I should like maybe charge it on my desk and then I'll have to get up to check it. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that would be a good way to change that habit.
Yeah. But the other one is preparing mentally. So of course, change doesn't happen overnight. You gotta, even if it's like a physical thing, definitely prepare yourself mentally. Or if it's a mental thing, definitely prepare yourself mentally. But for time management, definitely is a physical thing and a mental thing, because I have to tell myself and train myself to not be late. No matter what occasion it is, don't be late, because why be late? You know? And then have a strong support system, of course. Having somebody that's there to support your bad habits turn into a good one, and giving you advice, giving you any type of tips or tricks, and etc.
Accountability buddy.
Yes, definitely accountability. But I can't get mad because that's something that I want to change and improve on. But the last one is reward yourself, even if it's something small. So I know, like, even if instead of me being 10 minutes late, I'm 5 minutes late, let me just celebrate that. Like, good job. And then, that 5 minutes is going to turn into 0 minutes. And I'm going to be a little early. Definitely enjoy and celebrate those small victories and accomplishments and stuff. On the flip side of bad habits, you have your good habits and stuff that we love to have. Do you guys have any good habits?
Well, okay. As many times as I wanted to give up doing something within the past like year, I haven't.
And it's easy to give up. It's really easy because you just.
Well,
It can be easy, not all the time.
Can I just say, like, as far as like fitness stuff, yeah, I'm definitely giving up on that. But I'm always picked back up.
Okay.
But I also have given up again. But I always pick back up.
Okay, so when you want to stop giving up and actually just stick through it?
This year, because I'm so tired of not seeing what I want to see.
Okay.
And Kaylin, it's harder. This is what my track coach told me when I used to run track. He told me that it's harder to like run and then stop running and then get up and run again rather than just running the whole time.
Yeah, I agree. When I was at ROTC, I used to hate when we have those runs. I used to hate it. I could not stop because if I stop, I'm not running again.
Yeah, that actually makes sense because y'all remember when I was doing those Chloe Ting workouts and I felt like I was gonna die. I got through a whole week and it was a full body hardcore workout. It was hard.
Yeah, that one was intense.
Yeah,
I did it for the whole week. Kaylin, that's really
I did
good.
it for a whole week, like with breaks in between though. But I stuck through a whole week. One thing about me is I'm competitive in the gym. Like literally, I was on the treadmill next to an old man, and he was running. I was like, well, if he can run on a treadmill, so can I.
Okay.
But I can't because I definitely almost fell off that treadmill.
You can, but you did it though. You can't do it because you did it.
In fact, I did try.
Right, you did it.
But yeah, I'm very competitive when it comes to being in the gym. So I think that's exactly what I need, a workout partner. And I tried to get Shalia to do these workouts with me, but she didn't stick for it.
Oop, shade.
I told you that it was intense. Look, I noticed something about myself. Another bad habit that I have. I go through these phases where it's also like I splurge on money during these phases, but it's like towards different stuff. Like, for instance, the pescatarian phase I went through for like 6 months. And then I went through this like personal trainer phase where I had a personal trainer for like 3-4 months, which was $300 a month. Anyway, then I went through another phase where I was getting these HelloFresh boxes and I call myself a chef. I just keep going through these phrases.
What's the HelloFresh?
Oh my God. Yeah, it did, but like I didn't even like half the stuff.
Yeah, no, the food though.
Some weeks I forgot to order the food, so they just started sending me sloppy Joe and stuff. And I'm like, I don't even
not Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
That's another habit I need to break. I need to stop with the phases because I be going through these phases where I act like I'm fully committed to something, and then the next couple of months I just be, I'm not doing that no more. Okay, something good that comes out of that with the good habit question that you were asking. Mm-hmm. I like to try new things.
That's true. That is true.
I'm trying to get into trying new things. Like I've been doing really good ever since the whole pescatarian thing, but I don't know.
As far as good habits and stuff, I feel like starting a good habit is similar to breaking a bad habit, which is like making a routine, getting a support system, identify any challenges that you have. And if you do have any challenges, just stay optimistic and start small. Like definitely start small. Even if you start big, just know like if you want to take small steps, it's okay. So for like this summer with our goals and plans of breaking our bad habits or starting a good one, do you think that you'll be doing healing work this summer or doing growth work this summer?
I say growth work this summer. Just because like I just want to, really commit to myself, and I feel like this summer is not so much about like getting materialistic things or accomplishing like anything with school or anything like that. Like, of course I still want to be successful, but I want to do it on my own terms and within myself. Like I want to start to read more. I want to be more at peace, like more calm. Like I feel like my thoughts are everywhere. Mm-hmm. My anxiety's been really bad, and I just associate like school with like really bad anxiety. So I just want to get all of that like under control.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Now that I think about it, it's kind of a mixture of both growth and healing work.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing too, but I was going to say good luck on that because I know that would be a good learning experience for you, especially if you're trying to become a teacher and stuff. And that could be something that you can teach your kids, even if you do work with little children or teenagers and stuff like that. That'd be a good lesson.
Yeah, definitely. And like my mind is like go all the time. So I think I'm just trying to like practice mindfulness this summer and like meditate and just take walks in the park by myself and just stuff like that. Just taking in, nature.
Yeah, definitely. With like this summer, I think it's going to be a mixture of healing and growth too. With everything that happened within like from like last year and stuff and this year now, especially with school. Like I feel like us being college students, school is always going to be involved until we graduate. But like with me not getting something to my program, that's definitely going to be a lot of growth and healing because like I'm kind of upset, but like at the same time, like I know what I need to do next. Like I'm not going to give up. I know what I can improve on. At least I know something instead of me being stuck and thinking that I'm perfect, everything was going good. At least I know where I was slacking at.
It does, but it says a lot, like nursing is hard and the classes that you guys have to take, like chem, biology, like that stuff isn't easy.
Yeah, so it's not easy.
I just wanted to commend you for just keep going and keeping your head up because that's hard.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No problem. What about you, Kay?
Right, I'm going to say, what about you, Kay?
What was the question?
The question was what you about to say?
Oh, I was just going to say the question, but you're the anchor. Sorry.
Oh, I'm not the anchor. I said, well, I wanted everybody to ask a question, but I didn't give nobody the opportunity to say it. But go ahead, you can say it again.
I say a little bit of both, but mostly growth. Because I feel like I don't really have anything, I don't have much that I need to heal from at the moment, but there are definitely some things that I need to let go of because it's interfering with some of the relationships that I'm trying to build now and like going into the future, So I definitely that's gonna be the healing part, trying to let things go and move forward. As far as growth though, that's gonna be my main priority. Just trying to grow as a person, like I said earlier, learn more about myself. That's about it.
Okay. I definitely agree. Like I feel like everybody's gonna have a mixture of both.
A lot of time people get that mixed up, like growth and healing work. Like you can do growth work and still not heal from a past situation that you've gone through. Like you may be out here like flexing with like a new car and a new house and all these things, but you still haven't healed from something that happened like in your childhood. So you really have to like distinguish what work you're doing. Are you doing healing work or are you doing growth? Because they're two completely different things. They're both great, but
yeah, this episode was definitely a nice one. Thank you guys for tuning in today's episode and hope to see you guys next week.
And we are the AP Effect.
See y'all next time.
See ya next week.